It says for life. Hello, hello, hello.
I see Dez is talking about me already. He's that person that stirs the pot. What's up, NBL? Good God.
Everybody
Two
went
good.
live.
Yeah. Netherlands called me that the other day on one of his audios. Pot, you are a pot stirrer. You're exactly right. I thought Dez was talking about me, joking, but you are pot stirrer.
What's everybody doing, man? What's up,
What's
Chris?
up, Christopher? Man, I had the biggest desire here shortly to light up a cigarette and get drunk.
Yeah.
I swear I did. I had to fight it this afternoon when I got back from running around. I went to two different counties today, just driving, and I came home, running around, and finally got a point where I'm just chilling out, got everything caught up rather, and I was, you know what I need? I need a cigarette and a cold beer, and I fought it off.
I
What's up,
did
Rich?
it.
Yeah.
I lost that fight.
Whiskey Woman 5. That's a new one. Hi, everybody. Came on and Lance immediately talks about smoking and drinking. What's up, Tim?
What's up, Tim? I tried to catch you live earlier today. Just it was just buffering.
Who, Tim's?
Yeah, he does driving live or live while he's driving.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
I thought he was an electrician. Or no, AC guy.
Taco. Taco.
Sounds like they have a, yeah, crashed on me. They have, Tim and CB are finding out about a really nice, I guess, aquarium place. If I understood Tim right, it was like 45 minutes away.
What's up, Rick?
So, Rick, what's up, Rick?
Rick went live yesterday afternoon. Or
Russ,
yesterday evening. Come
hello in advance.
here, Taco.
You
Taco.
get your package, Rick? Hi, everyone, just coming in. Says it was delivered a couple days ago.
Rick. Come here, Taco.
Oh, shit. Cool.
Oh, don't do
Excuse,
that.
excuse me. That was unavoidable in there.
As tired as I am,
That yawn. That what's that?
as tired as I am, I'm about to start doing that too here in a bit. So don't do
Yeah,
that.
that yawn was one that wasn't even going to be held back, much as I tried. Yeah, I know. I already heard that once.
Sleep
Sleepers
before
will
yawn.
yawn. Yeah.
Taco. Oh,
I gotta go to a local, some type of lawn and garden place. There's another one. TN Spider, ITN 2 TN Spider.
yeah. He says, "Hi, I'm new."
Oh, I am new. They have so I can get some. Try to find something for that bonsai thing I'm supposed to do for rack. I'm getting pretty consistent going live on Tuesday mornings. Spider. Trying to keep up with each other awake, talking whatever, barbecue or whatever else comes up to topic.
Oh, you know what? I gotta go YouTube, mute this tab to find my channel. There we
So,
go.
how's your videos doing with that new Weber kettle
Uh,
barbecue grill?
Pretty good.
Is it?
Yeah, I have another cook on it, but it'll be next week because I'm doing the video for Rick's fundraiser this week. So
Oh, okay.
I'll drop the other video next week.
I saw Rick. He was live for a while. I watched it for a little while. Our our law enforcement really suck. Okay, it's great. I don't understand it. Our our law enforcement really sucks.
That didn't come up on the YouTube site.
I was all right.
Yeah, our message was rejected. Okay.
There's mistake. I'm getting this guy.
I don't know, but
I don't know what I'm gonna do this week. I might get back to the flank steak. Might end up doing that. Man, gotten to a point. It did, Simon, but disappeared.
yeah, I was watching the YouTube site, but it never made it to YouTube.
Dude, law enforcement really suck.
Oh, all right.
I'd have to say in U.S. I just like anywhere. I guess you have some bad officers, but I don't deem them all bad.
It's all right. He went bye bye.
Yeah.
Well, I put him to sleep.
Audio.
What's up, Hyman?
But I gotta watch what I eat now. Man, what's up, Beltloop? Was that you, Gary, putting out test questions?
Huh? No. Oh, could be. Well, I timed him out, so
I didn't see it. But we'll see. Got my wife looking at me, and um, she's talking about keto, and I'm like, I ain't no into all this special cooking and stuff. So we'll
well,
see.
keto is no bread and no sugar, basically.
Yeah, that's what it's supposed to be. I had was it the first night? I think it was pizza after my doctor. So I need. I mean, I'm not a big bread eater anyway, but I do run into. Oh, I know. No, it wasn't either. It was those last Sunday. It was the smash burgers that I made on that griddle top.
You're right.
So I had hamburger rolls, and I even thought about taking them off. And I said, you know what? Just ain't gonna be the same.
Yeah, Jaime, I did barbacoa on Sunday for the family, and I just finished it off this morning, the last of it.
For us, I had pizza for breakfast and breadsticks for lunch.
He's all
Is
against
that it?
keto, or what they got keto.
Excuse me.
You can do a voiceover over that, man. That's no problem.
What's that?
He said he tried doing a YouTube video on it, but the audio sucked. So he can do a voice over that video.
Yeah, Word burgers. Keto would kill me. It would kill me too. I just gotta watch it. I don't know what it is about the cholesterol. We'll see. I kicked and screamed about going on to statins.
Yeah.
Is this that? Is this that a cooking channel? I have no idea. Get them all in there tonight. Looks like.
It's what a cooking channel.
But so I finally started taking those statins, and now I've been nothing but leg pains and back pains.
Hmm.
So past few days. So I don't know how long that's going to last now. But I see this StreamYard has that same thing down the bottom. Share your referral link.
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
Yeah, I'm bold of that also, but I'm part of the cow faces at a time.
Hmm. What part of the copies? My sister wanted to do cow tongue and beef cheeks for barbacoa. And I thought, yeah, I've been meaning to do that on the channel. So putting it in the smoker.
I saw CV put out was it a short or shredded cow tongue,
Yeah, he
beef
made a
tongue.
video.
Stay away from statins; they suck. I know. I've been kicking and screaming. I've got 2 bottles sitting right here now that I never. Why I lie? I took 2 out of the 2 I would prescribe to me 2 different times, and that's it. Because I don't like statins. But doctor saying my cholesterol issue, he's believing to think that it's a hereditary. Because I don't abuse crap, but I do eat crap like potato chips and stuff like that, and even pistachios, peanuts, all that stuff is will eventually screw up with your cholesterol. So,
Chicken faces.
do you like steak? Yes, I like steak. The Godfather. Oh, it's like that deteriorated muscles. So we'll see. They say that you're going at what's it? Ketovore? Not ketovore. What's carnivore? Carnivore? What's up, CB? And that's all supposed to be all but meat. But then they tell you don't eat so much meat. So who the hell knows anymore? Yeah, I'm gonna, Rich. I'm gonna give those statins 90 days. I was put on um, Rapartha.
Who's that?
What does that say? Let's skip. Of course, when I want to read it, it jumps 5.
Who is it?
I was shot in my belly every 2 weeks, and it fixed my issues without the side effects. A shot in your belly for what? I was put on Rapartha. A shot in my belly every 2 weeks. That fixed my issue. Cholesterol? Virgin Atkins, Katie's CB, Katie's Kitchen, foodivore diet. I'm not too sure that's not the one my daughter told my wife about. It's ketovore and all that stuff. I just, you know, if I do it, I'm going to do it kicking. I um, oh really? I have to write that down. What was that? Water for $5?
Which one?
I'm not really a fan of getting an injection in my belly twice a week,
Oh, this one.
every 2 weeks. Or Partha?
Here you go. Right. Please. What a chubby dude. That's
Huh.
what.
What's up, Mr. Wepner? See, he's pushing the boundaries about having his barbecue certification taken away from him.
Uh-oh.
The Partha, and you do it yourself, no pain. Yeah. I'm going to stick a needle in my belly and it ain't going to be no pain.
Yep.
Or it's like those little spring-loaded things.
The needle's super tiny. Like,
I remember my aunt, she passed away. She was a diabetic. And she used to test herself with that, like a little spring-loaded thing. She just click. Next thing you know, you were stuck. It's
same
teeny.
here, Tim. Same here.
I get 4 shots a day in my belly. Don't even feel them. Really?
Yep. Let me. I can
I'll
go
have
get.
to check into that.
I could go get it. It's
Because
up
we
to you.
do have we do have hospitalization. Simon ODP digits. Insulin pump. That's not good. I'll have to check that, see what that kind of stuff costs. If you're only giving yourself that little spring-loaded thing every 2 weeks, I could deal with that. Have you ever had to go through that? I don't have the not prescription, but referral in front of me. But it was something where you have to go to some damn tunnel, like radiation tunnel or something. They want to look at your arteries to see how big they are and that kind of stuff. Whoa, dude.
You're breaking up, dude.
Me?
And yeah, and echoing. Hmm.
I can't see my service if I'm a co-host. I don't have the bar up there. That was my invitation to breaking up, Russ. No, it says I have service.
Somebody go back and capture that little 2 seconds. Put it on the
Good,
short.
good, probably already has.
Yeah, exactly. I may cut it down tomorrow. I have
That
access.
needs to be sampled and played.
That's just too funny. Oh,
Oh, that was pretty good.
your line
Sid,
picking up yesterday, Rick. Man, it's buffering, and then it would go with no audio.
but it wasn't real bad though. But I almost saw because the picture got blurry first. I had to prove to my doctor I don't do well on statins. I tried. Well, I'm on the first ones that they gave me 2 years ago. I stopped taking them two or three pills in because I started getting spasms in my leg. I've got a screwed up back as it is. I was getting muscle cramps. So I told him, I said, I'm getting something right here. And I was faulting my head. I could be having a conversation with Simon and I would just sit there and talk. Um, you know, what were, what are we talking about? I would forget what we were talking about. So I just stopped taking them because I read so much stuff about them that was, no good. So I, started trying to, clean things up on my end, and it actually did improve. But it just now it seems like it made a turn and going the opposite direction now. So we will,
Oh, okay.
you know what that was? It was using his phone. Okay, that pizza looked good though. I'm like Rick though. When they got that little crispy edge in that pepperoni, that's a whole nother flavor in itself.
You see when he picked up all that oil, was just pouring on it.
Yeah, yeah, I saw that. So I told him last week. I said, "Look, I said, because he scared me, and it's like, you're going in the wrong direction. You're going. Something's going to happen to you in a matter of time, so I said, well, then I got something, dude. I don't know what it is. Something about the blood work showing some type of a liver issue, and I'm like, what the hell is that? I'm not a boozer or anything, so I don't know. So I don't know. We'll sit play it by ear. So he changed my statin, and I started taking these. I've taken more of these. I only took two of the other ones.
How are you
Uh,
feeling on those?
what's that?
How are you feeling on the new ones?
I've got back pain, and one of my ankles has been like I can't bend my foot at all. But I would have thought if that was that medication, both ankles would be doing the same thing. I clobbered my ankle on a side job. I just think it took that long you know, took effect on me. I'm not sure if it's statins, but another form I used to work with around was taking cholesterol medication. And he started eating his muscles. Got so bad that they did a medical, never came back to work. Yeah, I've heard that. I've heard some other stuff. The spasms and crap like that is something that I don't want to play with. What's up, Angie?
Hey, Andrew.
But I've always had sciatica, but I'm supposed to have had back surgery. I got four discs, two in my neck, two in my back, but I chickened out. Another one, let me fix. I had my knee surgery. I had all that done. I said, but let me just see if I can't fix this on my own. And I just stopped trying to pick up twice my weight. I just started being smarter, I guess. But anyhow, what's all that got to do about barbecue talk? Could not take the cramps and spasms. It's the only upside, if there is one now, Moose, is that being on a rooftop and having spasms and cramping up. That's what I just couldn't deal with. So I said, I can't deal with that. So being at home is one thing, but we'll see. Today I feel pretty good with the ankle. I can bend my knee, bend my foot. I hadn't been able to bend my foot in 4 days. Yeah, exactly, Tim. Act my age and stop trying to be someone I'm not.
Steven.
What's up, brother Steven?
Let me go grab another drink. I'll be right back.
So what time did y'all end up going off the air the other night, Chris? Chris? Oh, that's right. I forget you in that room. So that's why I was going to ask you. You had that oven in there. I said, man, you're going to wish you painted behind that wall before you put that oven in there.
Yeah. Good thing about that is it has wheels, so I can just roll it back out.
Okay. So it's on like a flexible line.
What?
So it's on a flexible gas line.
Yeah, that was part of the install kit that they asked me to buy.
Yellow.
Uh,
That's
don't remember.
fine. That's
Don't remember.
fine.
I got my sink today, and I got a call that my cabinets are done. Just gotta go pick them up.
Yeah. Tim. That's sweet. They're going to install that, or your cousins or nephews going to do
My
that for you?
cousin and probably one of my nephews is going to do the work, and then once that gets put on, they're gonna measure to get the countertop.
You put any type of backsplash up there? You just
Uh,
going to.
I might do tile back there. I'm not sure. I'll talk to my cousin and see what he thinks. But I'm thinking um like a glass tile,
Yeah.
but I'm not sure. We'll see. Probably not too much. Maybe like 4 inches, maybe
But you're
five.
cooking there. I mean, your YouTube channel is a cook. It's cooking, and you're going to be cooking in there, you know.
Yeah,
So you know, Dad, going well, you're going to be splattering that paint and staining it. So yeah, a little bit of backsplash would be nice.
yeah. But yeah, I ordered the vent hood yesterday. I thought I had ordered it when I ordered the oven, but I uh I ended up ordering one yesterday, so it'll be here I think Friday.
Ordering one what backsplash?
No, the vent hood that goes over the oven.
Yeah, that's sweet too. What's up, Christine? Yeah, that's sweet too. Having a vented hood.
Yeah, I have one here, but it was since my oven was a little oven, that vent hood was this vent hood is still real small, so it looks really funny against my brand new big oven.
Yeah,
So I'm taking that out and putting in the new one, which is bigger. It fits up the whole space and it matches the oven black.
light and all that. I'm sure. Are you gonna do a like a microwave or anything in there?
Well, I have a microwave. I've always had a microwave, but that's gonna probably just sit on the counter. Um, that vent hood has light and it's got a thing for you can change out the filter for the vent hood. It has a like
Yeah,
a filter.
yeah, yeah. Moose, he's gonna. It's being vented outside.
Yeah, it goes up to the roof. I have a little chimney thing on top.
That's gonna be neat too, and get that heat out of there too in the summertime.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll like that.
Also, might redo the floor tile because these are old linoleum 1 foot by 1 foot tiles, and they're all beat up. I mean, it's probably over 20 years old. So I'll probably do that too.
What, just put a vinyl over top of, or pull the ceramic out?
It'd probably be easier to put a vinyl over it because I have these are those 1 foot vinyl squares, 1 foot by, and then they're just glued down.
Oh, that's what's there now. Yeah, I don't know how that would work. I've never done vinyl tiles on top of vinyl tiles. I've done sheet good or vinyl or squares over sheet good,
Yeah,
but they're both want to expand and contract, so I don't know how that would work.
yeah. I was also thinking of doing um not it's not wood, but it's I guess it's a composite.
Yeah,
wooden floor, but it just like snap together.
They have a plank that's a vinyl floating plank
Mm-hmm.
that you can put. It's waterproof. You could lay it right over top of that vinyl, and it'll move on its own. It doesn't have to be glued down.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Those that'll work good.
That. Oh yeah, no, this just events up through the roof.
Yeah. Get a roll of linoleum. He's got um he's got vinyl down now, Russ.
Yeah, 1 foot by 1 foot vinyl squares.
So he can't. Well, I mean, well, to play off what Russ just said, Mr. Skill Savvy, they have a perimeter sheet vinyl goods too. Put it on top of it, but there's vinyl underneath of it. So if it's glue on glue, something's going to pucker when it wants to shrink and expand. But they have a sheet goods that you just glue the perimeter down. So the center is no glue, it's just glue on the four edges. So everything in the middle can still
Float.
move.
What?
Goes to burp his sheet. What? Goes NBL stirring the pot again.
He's like watching the live.
But you do that plank stuff, it'll look like wood, and it's they say it's waterproof. I
Yeah.
think water, but it's not designed to let water lay there. So you could spill water on it, just need to get it up.
Yeah, that's what I'm leaning towards more is that wooden floor.
Yeah. They have a peel and stick waterproof vinyl too. So
But
it'll,
these were peel
oh,
and
they
stick.
are peel and stick. Okay. Yeah. So, but they're still like 4 inch by whatever long pieces.
No, these are 1 by 1 or 12 by 12 inches. These squares.
Yeah. Those, I mean, I'm not saying it won't work, but what I'm saying, if you have glued down tile right now and you put another glue tile on top
Oh,
of that,
yeah, I understand what you're saying.
yeah, I don't know if that worked, but what I was saying, peel and stick. So they have a piece that looks like a piece of laminate wood, the
Hmm.
fake wood grain on it, 4 by whatever they are, 3 foot.
Right.
And instead of the locking tabs where they lock into each other, they have a peel and strip just on the strip. So it'd be like a 1 inch piece of it, and the rest of the floor floats, but the next piece sticks on top of that lap. So where it would normally lock in, you would peel and stick and lay this on top of that one, and
Okay.
nothing's glued down. It can still move around, and it's probably, in my opinion, a little bit more than a little more waterproof.
Okay.
I have wall ceramic tiles in the house, easy to clean. Yeah, no, ceramic is definitely the way to go.
Yeah, that's
Um,
my bathroom. My whole bathroom is all ceramic.
yeah, ceramic's definitely the way to go. But I don't know. I mean, I'm sure you can find that stuff in Texas.
That's still hilarious. This is the last beer that was in my refrigerator from my birthday.
It's all right.
Yeah.
I haven't had a beer in. I think I had one beer maybe 2 weeks ago.
But now I have a cooler full of beer from Saturday.
Yeah,
So all that went into my other refrigerator in my room.
yeah. I was there for a while when we were going live. I was probably drinking 2 beers a night on an average, three sometimes, but
Right.
I had to cut that back. You can find anything in Texas. Lance is talking about sheep and the pucker factory.
No, Packer, Pucker Factor.
Pucker, yeah. Yeah, I'm
Yes.
sure you can find it anywhere in Texas. Maryland too, for that matter, but not right here where I'm at. Of course, they still want $9 a pound for damn brisket tri-tip, and then we just started getting them 2 years ago. Mr. David Carlisle, find what?
Huh?
Katie's asking, find what? A peel and stick floating waterproof laminate flooring, or yeah, laminate looking like a wood, simulated wood flooring. When we were redesign our bathrooms, they sold the waterproof planks. We're glad we got them. Yeah, actually they have different types. The peel. What's up, Al? The peel and stick ones that just stick on the edges.
About.
We put those in a. I've done a couple commercial applications with those, and I've never heard anything back from them like, what a piece of shit. But the majority of what I've installed is like the hook and lock, and it's it's all right, but I still personally feel like water can get between the seams. Barrier, as Katie says. Oh, nothing peel and stick is Waterloo unless you use some type of a moisture barrier. Well, that would be under the floor, Katie. Um, but like I say, this was the peel and stick edges. They look like, it's like mahogany wood is what it looked like, and we put those in two beauty salons. So that's water splashing all day long, and that's been there 15 years at least. But I'm sure there's good brands and bad brands, just like anything else. You get what you pay for. He says, "Yes, the live up. I thought it was for tonight, so I went. So I sent it the news later. Of course, I did it before you posted. You wasn't going live tonight. I don't know. They're talking about somebody.
Al didn't go live tonight.
Oh, okay. Someone doesn't do that. TikTok floor planning trend that is myth.
Katie, I have no idea what that is.
Yeah. Um, so that food that Rick was talking about before that pizza came in, that was still stuff that. What's up, Uncle Steve? That was still stuff that was left over from that cookout, I guess, the
Yeah,
barbecue.
apparently they had a bunch of sausage left over, and I'm not sure what else. Hey, Steve.
So the ones that were cooking, that they, I guess, there's a question for Rick if he's still here. I guess the ones that are that did the cooking, did they bring their own pits, or is that Barbecue Outfitters supply some of those stuff? I'm sure Barbecue Outfitters has got to have some used equipment around there, like Santa Maria's, whatever else was used, some type of offsets. That one thing that guy was doing those tri-tips on, dude, that was sweet looking. Hang some stuff on that one. Yeah. We supplied to Santa Maria and the Pellet Girls. Those were that was what was that one that Joe used to be sponsored by? He gave away the pellet smokers.
Uh,
I haven't heard anything about them in a long time.
uh, Yoder.
Yoder, yeah, Yoder.
Yeah, they're still around.
It looked like that was one of the smokers that Joe had up there. Was that Santa
Yeah,
Maria and Yoder?
he had a Yoder in the on the side where he cooked most of the chicken. Then he finished it off on the Santa Maria.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything about Yoder like you used to, but
Yeah, but the guys from B&B, they brought their smoker, and Al Fragoni brought that big old contraption thing.
yeah, that was where all the tri tips are hanging from.
Yeah,
I think Alton had something on a smaller scale, a lot smaller scale. I
I'm not
remember
sure.
him cooking with something like that in his backyard before.
Yeah, I know he didn't do any cooking there. Mm,
Did CJ cook any, or was CJ just there to
no,
show support?
yeah, he just showed up to support. He was there with his wife. Talked to her.
Alicia,
Hey Eddie.
what's up, Eddie? Yeah, so Alicia was. I didn't see her. Saw CJ. He kept standing in front of the camera, to make sure that he was in view of it. Just kidding. I heard Chef John. I never saw him.
Chef John and Chef Johnny were both there. Chef Johnny was there cooking also.
I didn't see him either. Yeah, I didn't see him.
Frack Daddy was out there with the tri-tips helping Al Fragoni.
Yeah, I did see Frack. I saw all that.
Yeah, yeah, on Saturday. I got it pretty much all cut down to size, almost.
That was cool. He said there was what did Rick say last night? 200 people.
Yeah, at least 200 dishes sold. Yeah, he was there.
It was a busy day. Yeah,
Yeah, man. I saw Rick is just running like crazy, just back and forth,
yeah.
back and forth.
I have to watch that. Yeah, Rich. There's some good footage of it. There was just so much going on. Everybody was so busy. It was like hard to like walk around and film everything.
Yeah,
At
I
one
did.
point,
So my
that
video, I did go around almost. I
uh,
thought the video was there.
oh, is that right? That's cool. That'd be a good video then. I just saw clips of some stuff that people were videoing, and they hit a couple spots, and then I saw where Rick had posted, uh, had mounted his camera. Actually, I saw a lot from that. Just that alone, people walking by and
Yeah,
different pits of people cooking.
yeah, he had it right by the where you pay for the meals.
I saw
Yeah,
Al. I thought Al was a taller guy. He's just a short little feller. Just kidding, Al. I don't know. I just when I saw him in his videos, I just picture him to be like 6 foot, 6 foot giant something. But
no, he's about my height, and I'm sitting in my chair.
yeah, I saw Mr. and Mrs. Grumpus. Yep, I saw
Yep,
them.
Grumpus and Mrs. Grumpus.
Yeah, Rick was
Um,
definitely rolling back and forth.
Marcel Littlefish, she was there.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah,
I
at the
didn't
meeting.
see her.
I'll have a picture with her. It's on my Facebook, I think. Or yeah, let me see if I have it
Okay.
here.
Yeah, if I saw, I just didn't realize it.
Yeah, the picture I posted. She's on to my right, with the red and white stripes, and then Grandpa's is right behind me.
Facebook has a Nightbot has a Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok.
For me, yeah, that's to follow me.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, Grandpa's is
There.
and Mrs. Grandpa's.
Oh, so the creators sort of kind of stayed together. I saw Alton and I saw CJ. Yeah, they sort of kind of hung around a lot.
Look at this. He had over
Looking,
17,000 recorded steps on his phone.
yeah, I
Golly.
saw that. Yeah, he talked about that last night, making a stupid joke, Lance. Stupid is, stupid does.
Yeah, I have a little video of Smoking Joe on the Santa Maria.
Well, someone said you look like Mo Cason. I had to laugh because when they said something like when they said that, I said, they could pass for family.
Let me see if I have that picture. I don't think I do. Yeah, I do.
Yeah, Rick says his legs are still sore.
Let me see if I can upload it to this. Let me see if let me do that. Uh, 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 uh. Oh yeah, okay. Upload to my MacBook. AirDrop.
Up Periscope. And I
Yep.
watched a great war movie last night. Afghanistan. That was sweet. Me, Simon, and yeah, there you go.
No, it was just hot over there, man. There's Tommy from the backyard gallery. What was the name of his channel?
Yeah, yeah. I was surprised he came up all the way from
New Jersey.
Jersey,
Yep.
making money, I guess. Someone is. What was the sound? What was that? BFF.
Huh?
Time. I was trying. I was looking at your picture right about time. I was reading me, Simon, and his BFF were drinking our asses off.
Oh yeah, my buddy Tony.
Tony was there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Uh,
Not that we have much ass to drink off.
this is a picture I posted on Facebook and Instagram.
Civil
Uh,
War. No, this wasn't no Civil War. Uh, DD. This was 2000s.
Marcel, Al,
Oh, there's Marcel. Okay, yeah, I didn't see her.
Girl Sergeant Rick, and Grumpus behind me.
Yeah, I saw Andrew walking around. Saw him earlier.
This was
Oh,
this was after everybody had gone. You see how empty it is now. It's right at the end.
yeah. Civil War. Oh boy.
Yeah, it was at the end, Rick.
Yeah.
Uh,
Grumpus and Rick looked like they were having a best shirt contest.
yeah. Oh, look, this is his shirt. They're drawn. There we go. Not making fun, Rick, but it's I like the shirt.
I don't think I ever got a close up of it.
Hold on. Uh,
I I think Andrew got most of the footage. He was everywhere. Yeah,
Oh, that's a video. Hold on, give me a minute.
yeah, definitely, Eddie. That's why I was saying when I saw him and Rick together.
This was at the very
Yeah,
end.
I didn't see Alicia NBL. I did see um, CJ himself.
Yeah, no, she was off to the side. She was trying to stay cool. She uh, she was overheating a little bit. It was real hot. It was real hot and humid. I was glad I was able to bring some waters. Well, Tony had the foresight of bringing in waters and sodas.
That shirt shows I'm a fighter. He says. I
Yeah.
never saw it up close.
Hold on, let me find the right link here. Yeah, image. Yeah, here we go. Look at that.
Oh, there you go. Yeah,
The big wrestlers. Oh, the Mexican luchadores.
yeah, that's cool.
All right. That's enough of that.
LARPing loves LARPing,
Who does?
huh?
Who does? Oh, this.
Uh, NBL stirring the pot again.
Hmm.
I don't even know what the hell he talked about. LARPing.
That looks like Lance with his fake ass cheeks in Spanish.
Rick wants that pick.
Okay, hold on. I'll send it to you through, I guess, Messenger.
Rick's 11 on the fighter, sort of like Nacho Libre.
Ricardo. Photo.
Nacho Libre.
Remember the movie?
Yeah, that's that guy in California, isn't he? Does
Huh?
those videos?
It's Jack Black in that movie, Nacho Libre.
Okay. I forgot the damn thing now.
That was actually part of the video. That was that's gonna be my outro, I think. But that was a lot of these in. So yeah, that was in San Antonio.
Ahua. That's Nacho Libre, right? Ahua.
No,
Cawazon? Cawazon?
no. What?
I've got notes from a year ago.
You put those notes on a t-shirt, man. Uh,
Black and white. Lance would not understand it. LARP stands for live action role playing. Okay.
did you tell them they were the Lord's tips? What?
Shit. If you don't, if you do it again, I need to come visit Lance in another moment.
Oh my goodness.
All I gotta say, when I'm in heaven, my ears are gonna be burning left and right, day after day, 24/7.
Oh yeah, this. Yeah.
Nacho Libre, the movie. Ahua.
How do I remove these? They're just hanging out here now. Oh, remove from studio. Okay. Remove and remove.
Hey, I sure hope that's a typo.
You forgot to put the word off right next to that.
Yeah, he likes jacking with me. I some kind of think You're doing that of a picture of me, is what I'm thinking, Eddie. Hey, Laura.
Oh my goodness.
Is there a frog involved? That was a good one,
Uh,
Stephen. Rolf. Uh, that was a good one, Eddie.
Let's switch cameras. So there we go. Much better.
This time you can make me want a beer.
Okay, over here.
I've only had one of them aluminum cans one time, and they were pretty good.
Oh, they're
If
pretty.
I had to drink aluminum, but I prefer a bottle.
They're pretty good in aluminum bottles too. So, just saying.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, I so sunburn. I got basically the back of my neck and the back of my ears are all still burning hot.
Man, it's cans all the time. Yeah, I've got to cut them back, man. I was just putting away too much beer. I was getting a 12 pack a month. 24. I'm sorry, 24 a month, and now I've had 24 in the past 3 months, and there's still at least 6 pack in there. Ton of beer. Now, if I go like over to my brother-in-law's or something, if we're out of town or something, I'm gonna show my ass.
Your plastic ass.
Not acting stupid, but I'm going to drink my fair share. But around here, if I've got water, coffee, something else to drink, I grab something else.
As well, switch to bourbon like I did.
We're going to talk about a lark. That was a learning one for me. Barbecue Rockstar was there. Oh, was he really? I didn't see him.
Yeah, he was there. I think Saturday.
Like the excuse.
Hey, Eddie, you want to come up?
He was there Saturday. I haven't seen him. All
All
right,
right.
Russ. He
Okay.
says, I will.
All right. Hold on. It is. Page. There you go.
All right, Rich. I'm going to check into that. I made myself a note. Rapartha.
Have a good night,
That's my
Rich.
curiosity up. So, Rich, hopefully you're still here. You couldn't go on that quick. Not even a minute passed by. So, you were taking the pills, having side effects from the pills, went to the Rapartha, and side effects went away. Your cholesterol is coming down. Correct? Time to go. Just cooked tonight. Let me see, Simon. You almost at 1,000. Yep.
Yeah, I just saw that this morning. Under 100 left to go. What is my count? I'm at 915,
Okay.
915. So yeah,
Thank you, Rich.
correct.
Oh, really? Wow, you're that close. I
Uh,
didn't realize you're that far in.
this says 915. So is it? Oh, let me check my studio actually.
That said you only got 86 more. I knew you were in your 900s, but I don't watch your channel as far as your sub counts, but I didn't know how far you were into the 900s.
Yeah, I'm gonna do another short tomorrow on the sink, and if I get the cabinets here, I'll probably record that too.
Oh yeah, definitely. A little tough getting through his insurance. That's
Okay.
my wife's apartment. She works 85 away. She works in headquarters for a seamanship school, so she can ask, that department if it's going to be picked up or not. Rick going too? Yep. All right, Rick.
Well, good night, Rick.
Continue distractions. Chris saying you made him do it.
Huh?
Chris, what's up, Mr. Garvey?
Unless your name is Carly Wilkins. That's my newest subscriber, Carly.
I
So,
had you live last Sunday, pretty much playing for the most part time. I watched some of it, but I was cooking on top of flames, so I had to babysit the food the whole time. But it was playing when I put out a video of an event.
thanks, man.
I'll list all the content creators there. Ask people to sub. Hopefully they'll get more subs there. Yeah. The 5 is silent, does. S is silent.
Oh, because you did this instead of Hightown.
Uh, no problem. That
Don't
thing.
fat finger Tim. He's married.
Would Eddie have to go into makeup first?
Yeah.
No, I had to go get me something to drink. I had to turn on my OBS because I wouldn't come up here without the camera and stuff. And then I
Right.
got talking to my wife and my son and everything. Anyways, Simon, is it by design that like almost everybody over there in chat is a mod except me? I was looking, it was blue, 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 and I was green, and it was blue, 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 blue. I'm like,
You know why?
Simon, no, why?
So I can mute you when I need to. What you got there?
Root beer,
A&W root beer. Huh.
zero sugar.
Diet?
Yeah, zero sugar. Yeah.
All right.
Do
I
It
like
you,
don't
that.
say
do you
When
want
I
a
was
red?
drinking sodas,
nah.
I
No,
prefer
Simon.
Diet Dr Pepper over anything.
Well, it doesn't say diet. It just says A&W zero sugar root beer.
Right.
You know, they come out with the zeros now on everything. You know, Coke
Yeah.
zero, Dr Pepper zero, Mountain Dew zero.
Budweiser Zero.
Yeah, I do have those. Yeah, it was weird. I had 2 cases of Budweiser Zeros
But
at the
that's
meeting.
no alcohol, right?
Yeah,
Right.
it's no alcohol, no sugar. Yep.
Never mind.
No, but the back of my Jeep was loaded with all different kinds of Budweiser products. Of, I mean, Bush and Budweiser and all kinds of, and nobody hardly drank any. So we gave a lot of it away. Like one of the guys that was working there, we gave him like several cases. What we had left, we brought home and stuff. I gave to my neighbor next door.
There's one of those NA, or it was Rick. Maybe I think it was Rick. I can't remember. There was one of those NA beers that some people say they're not all that good, but someone said they ran across some really good ones.
What, the non-alcoholic beers?
Yeah, maybe it was Guggen. Was it Guggen?
I know Quint was drinking them for a while.
Who?
Quint
Okay.
Nelson.
You
I
know,
know
actually, that's why I got those Bud Zeros is for Quint. Whenever thought he was coming,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I had Andrew he got like two 12 packs or whatever of Bud Zero, and then Quint ended up couldn't come.
Yeah, I had. I know Rick had done a video on some NA beers, but I don't think that's what I was thinking about. Maybe it was Quint. Quint or Guggen one seems sticking in my head for some reason.
I did have a brewery, MBL.
Yeah,
And
but
we did have mango beer too.
mango beer?
Mangoes.
I still have some, I think. And I got peach, Bush peach rather.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm telling you, we had all different kinds of beer. My son works for he works for a contractor
Mm-hmm.
for Budweiser. It's the Budweiser thing right here in Houston off 610 and I-10. And they get like a case of beer a month or something like that. I don't know. And he saved them all up. And so he had all kinds of points. And then sometimes they'll run specials to where you get like double your stuff and everything. So we had Budweiser, Bud Light, Bud Zero, Bush, Bush Light, Bush Zero, Ziegenbach. I can't even name it all. Des seen them.
Yeah.
There was all kinds of freaking beer. And nobody hardly drank any.
I think it was Randy's father-in-law has or something like that going on too. That's how Randy gets his beer, Budweiser.
Yeah, man. And then I think the neighbor across the street also was working for Budweiser.
Was that what it was? Yeah.
I think both of them.
Yeah. I know he wasn't paying for some of his beer anyway, but
Well, I know I know somebody that works there. I ain't gonna mention no names, but like once a year or whatever, he'll trade a dude for a deer for a bunch of beer. So he gets like a whole deer, you know, backstraps, freaking, you know, everything, and he'll give the guy a bunch of beer for free. Where was this the pictures that you were showing, Simon? Where was that at?
At a place called Barbecue Outfitters out here in San Antonio.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Rick had his fundraiser there. Well, that's where he works. But yeah, he held the fundraiser there
Oh, okay. What was the fundraiser for?
for his cancer.
Oh, okay.
I think he still has to go have like the evaluation. I think his treatments are done, but he still has an evaluation. I think
He's got to go back in 6 months.
for the evaluation or to.
Yeah. I mean, just like a regular checkup, we know to see.
Hey,
Oh,
Lance.
Yeah.
Can we get you to put the camera on the fish instead of you?
That's what I'm watching.
I'm trying to watch him behind you, but your big head's in the way.
Oh no, that's just a community tank. These are all rainbow fish.
That might help.
Okay. What, are they partier? Well, then put it over at the rainbow fish.
from different rivers in other countries. They're so popular. They're being sold here in the States. Some of them were actually on endangered species. So a lot of people actually will have started breeding them
You
to
don't
bring
even
the numbers
care.
up to
You
be
don't even
released.
care. He's not listening to me.
I am. I'm just elaborating on what I was talking about.
Well, I can hear you, but I don't have to see you. I want to see the fish.
You can't see back that far. That tank is lit up, but for whatever reason on that camera, it looks like it's black. But
No, we
that
can
tank
see the fish.
is lit
There's a
up. I
little
did.
white one, a little white silverfish going across the middle. There's a little skinny one up top. We can see the fish, but you could have pointed it at the rainbow fish too. I mean, if they were prettier.
I did just put 4 lyre-tail striped danios in there today. That was one of the stops I made. Let's see. I don't know if I can get that thing to reach over there or not. What's up, Tony?
Sure, Gary, I'll do that. Give me a second, Gary.
No, that's not my friend Tony though. I don't think so.
Uh-oh, Lance just broke the camera. Oh, there we go. Cool.
I can't get it close enough to show you those baby angelfish. They're a little more than a month old now. Yeah, I can't get. There's one of them right here. Little black speck keeps jumping around, but
Oh, dang, that was cool.
those are the ones I hatched out from the eggs. But there's not. There's only 2 of them left, and probably over 100.
Hey, CJ.
I didn't even see him. What's up, CJ? I see people. There he is.
Good to meet you on Saturday, man. You and your wife.
Wow.
Well, we're coming from sunburning, but other than that, we're good. Oh, I could take Lance out here. Here you go.
Yeah, he was. Rick had a camera facing right in CJ's direction. Him and Devil Dog, or not Devil Dog.
Yeah, he went there.
Yeah, Godfather.
Yeah, Dogfather was there. Who else was there? Well, I didn't get to meet the what's the Rick's friends, the barbecue boys, or the ones that were on the channel yesterday on the live
Oh yeah,
smoking boys.
yeah.
Yeah,
Rick's co-workers.
I didn't get to meet them, but met Frank Daddy and Andrew from Grill Sergeant Tommy. Oh, I met Tommy in Houston last year. What's up, Mike?
Oh, that's right. Georgia Mike, what's going on, buddy?
Yeah, I
Y'all
met Tommy.
got some. Y'all got some storms coming your way, Mike. Did Tony stay there the whole time, or he just dropped you off?
No, he was there the whole time. He got more sunburn than I did.
It's all right.
He was just telling me today that if he thought we were gonna be outdoors all day, he would have brought a hat and maybe like a cover. But I said, "Oh yeah, I mean, we're gonna be outside." I don't burn too fast.
Oh, I burn out. This white boy gets crisp.
Ow, it's red on
Yeah, I just Des was saying something about she wanted to go to Georgia, but uh, Georgia was getting some bad possible storms. And I know you're from Georgia, so just conversation. I think tomorrow I'll be go get some thick, juicy pork chops. Get some two bone.
Also real thick ones, huh?
Yeah, you gonna do it? Do it right. Get some two bones. Yeah, we might tell Tallahassee. He's worried about it too in Florida. Then, huh?
Hey, Des.
Cambridge. Okay. Also, it's up north then. We got rain last week, about 3 days worth. Oh, 3 nights worth because it rained that night.
Yeah, we've been getting some crazy rain. Unbelievable rain. But I would say so far this week we've been rain free.
This is like, yes, Eddie.
I want you to blame Gary for this because he told me to put up any picture besides my face. So I'm working on something here, Des. Don't
Uh,
be mad, Des.
I got my finger on the trigger though, just in case.
What? Do you think I'm gonna? Do I look like a troll?
Yeah, but that's your face though. You know, it looks worse without the beard.
What's up, Brian?
Uh, who? Oh, Brian.
Oh, that's me.
Yeah.
You too, Gary?
I don't know if I have that picture, Gary,
I don't think I want to see that picture.
but I kind of have one like it, Gary. Hold on.
Shave his beard.
What?
That's you, Simon. Tony's wanting to know how much it'll take for Simon to shave his beard.
$2 million.
What'd you say? $2 million?
Yeah, I'll do it for 2 million.
Gary, he should learn no means no. You can see me when I'm wearing snorts like Chrissy Snow.
Oh.
Des and Eddie.
Mm-hmm.
There we go, Gary. You happy?
Yeah, that was before his beard.
Yeah.
Was that last year?
No, that was just
Yeah,
back in
April.
This
That was at
in
the
April.
meetup.
He still has his beard there. You got rid of it the week after?
Well, it was late at night. It was like 1 or 2 o'clock at night, Des.
Well, I was going to say, probably out in hot heat all day long. Jeez.
Yeah, that was Saturday night. It was after we was outside all day.
Uh,
Yeah, before Eddie's facial reconstruction.
There's me and Gary.
that looks like you, but doesn't look like Gary.
Uh,
Lots of tequila.
I wish I had the real picture. I don't know who has the real picture. Let me ask Jamie.
You like the one with you and Jamie? Okay. Oh,
Is
look,
that going to
that looks like Belt Loop for sure.
Yeah, that's me and Gary right there.
Yeah, it does resemble him. Is that going to be a oxtail stew mic, or what's he going to do? Cartoonized it?
Yeah,
Try to make a joke of it?
sure.
I didn't do that, Gary. I didn't cartoonize it.
What are they doing? Painting by numbers?
Maybe.
Arts and crafts from the second meetup.
Somebody did.
Yeah, that was from last year's meetup. We were painting these little he painted on these little pots or whatever. He painted the number 29.
I got no powers here, Simon. You're going to take care of it.
What happened?
Okay, here we go. Give me a second. I got it. I got it, Gary.
Smoke Oxtail is his restaurant, Utah.
Oh wow.
Oh, wow. I thought it was going to be in Georgia, Utah. Good gosh.
Yeah, y'all can see in this picture, Gary was pulling my arm around him and everything else.
Let's see you guys painting.
So that's AI. So you just submitted a photo and AI came up with this, generated this?
Yep.
No, I didn't do this. No, but
Oh,
that was a photo. But
so who is who in the cartoon? On the right would be Belt Loop, Gary. Straight ahead would be Eddie, Devil Dog.
That's how my nephew did mine. Mine's a cartoon as well. Oh, you know what? Hold on.
He'll be in.
No, I gotta
Oh,
try.
okay. That looks like Clint. Yeah. Yeah.
He took up my actual picture and ran it through some sort of editor, and it made it into a cartoon.
He'll be in Atlanta this weekend. Okay.
I look like a bunch of hippies.
you see, Gary was pulling my arm around him.
Yeah. And which puppy is that?
That's Nikki.
Looks like Santa on vacation. He burst in.
There you go. Gary wanted to picture anything but me up there. There you go, Gary. Hope you're happy.
That's still you though.
Looks like Left and Tommy Chong.
It does. No.
Oh, the NBL. That looked like Santa on vacation.
Yeah. I think you're talking about me.
Stirring a pot. Always stirring. Brotherly love. Ooh. Shit.
None of that, Lance.
Replace yourself. Yeah, that make your screen look good, but you're still in the pic. Maybe I'll follow him on social media. Okay. What's going on, Georgia Mike? Anything new with Thyron? I heard
Siren.
somebody's getting ready to do another television series.
Oh, I don't know. I see him a lot on TikTok.
But that was rumor, so I don't know. I don't see him at all on YouTube anymore.
Is that Belt Loop texting you?
No, that's Des. Oh, Jamie sent me a bunch of them in emails. Hold on. Oh, I ain't putting Jamie on there, Des. You crazy. She kill me.
Like she just don't like being on a camera or something.
Jamie, no, No, Des sent me a couple pictures with Jamie in it, but I ain't putting Jamie up here.
Oh, so yeah, he's on Food Network on Sundays, the barbecue brawl.
Okay.
Holy crap, Jamie sent me a lot of dang pictures.
I never did any of that TikTok stuff. I even stopped doing messing with Instagram because I got hacked one time, and I didn't even know it. Google actually brought it to my attention, so I just stopped messing with all that crap. Get tired of all that shit.
Ooh. Your life face.
Okay, hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna do something.
Nah, I doubt it. Oh.
All right. Tell me Gary is not hugging me. Tell me Gary's not hugging me. He's got his arm around me, pulling me in.
Yeah. I know he's trying to push you away.
No, he's not trying to push me away. He's pulling me in.
Hey, hey. Inappropriate. Ah. Look at that. More than a hug. Snuggle fest.
See, look, he's trying to grab me and pull me to him. I'm trying to elbow him. You see that? Look, he's trying to pull me to me. I'm trying to elbow him.
And Bill says, "Yeah, we're trying to have a Diddy party."
Having a Diddy party. I saw that.
Uh, yeah, you keep trying to convince people of that, you Brokeback Mountain guy. Lance probably seen that one. That's probably one of his favorite movies.
So I was taking a nap and I made you jump in my bed.
Oh, uh-oh.
Don't ask, don't tell. Oh,
Look at that. Ah, Skinamax.
the show on Skin Max.
Oh, you got me yawning now, man. Sheesh. I guess it was running rampant.
Even the StreamYard, the chat. I mean, it's not. We talk about how the different colors
Mm-hmm.
for Streamlabs, how you have to change because it's a pain, but this ain't no different.
On the other one, the Talk Studio, it's gray and black. No logos, just names.
Yeah. I still got a couple questions for you, Eddie, but I'm not going to ask them until it's closer to me need to use that Streamlab, which will be this Sunday. Because if I ask them too far ahead, I'm not going to remember what the hell you said to do. But I think most of it's stuff that's already been asked about.
Yeah, well, Saturday we're having tech talk, me and Ralph. So that'd be a good time to ask any questions or anything like that too.
In reference to Streamlab?
In reference to any kind of technical questions. But
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Streamlabs fine. But that's what that show is for. We have it on the first Saturday of every month at 7 Central. And sometimes, we'll we'll have we'll have a topic picked out or whatever, and Ralph will go through the topic, and then at any time people can ask questions and everything else, any kind of tech questions, whether it's about YouTube, Streamlabs, video editing, no matter what,
All
just
right.
anything tech.
All right.
Yeah, probably a year now.
Well, I know they had a talk, but I just thought it was. For some reason, I was thinking it was about his referral website only.
Uh-uh. Nope. It's any kind of tech questions you got, whether it's audio editing, video shorts, YouTube, StreamYard, Streamlabs, anything we know about. Photoshop, and Ralph knows a whole bunch of stuff. He was in the tech industry for, 30, 40 years or whatever.
Just for comic relief.
It's Tech Talk with Ralph.
Thanks, Tim. Well, actually, Gary comes and visits. Gary and Tammy comes and visits me and Jamie on a pretty regular basis, And Gary does sleep here in my kennel in the bed right there.
Yeah. You need a camera like pointing down at him. Well, if it's him and his wife, then no. But if it's just him, Eddie has his moments when it's funny. It's Gary, his wife, and the three dogs, right? The three puppers.
Yeah.
Golly.
So I guess it's safe to assume you got rid of all that last litter. I know
Yep.
the Facebook thing messed with y'all.
Yeah, they've been gone. We have the video of one. I showed it. Showed it
Saturday.
Saturday. Yeah, it was a cute little one. It
One
went
of
to
them
a
in
friend.
the water.
Yeah, the one in the water. Yeah,
Yeah.
That's one of the new puppies.
yeah, that's one of our new ones.
Wow.
Our youngest litter, and her name's Maggie. She's a little water bug, man.
Yeah, I mean that looks like she's full grown.
They're shoot. They were born. When were they born, Gary? January, February. So
Yeah.
they're about 6 months or something. I think January is when they were born. January 3rd or something. I don't know.
The
I don't
last
remember. Jamie
litter,
knows.
the loop, this last litter.
The last litter. But the guy who has her, he has three of our Bostons. Two of them are tuxedo black and whites, and that came from Hadji and Mo, the very first Bostons we ever bred, like 11 years ago. And then it was out of Padgy and Mo's second litter. And then that's Jimbo, Bubbo. And then Lily came from Red and Abby. And then this one came from Red and Gracie. So the only one that he don't have a puppy with is Penny, and but they have a dog from every puppy from every one of our dogs, with the exception of Penny, and we haven't bred her yet. So that's two males and three females.
Five pups.
I'm sorry.
Five dogs.
Yeah, yeah. Well, we've had two males. The first breeder was Mo, and then Mo died when he was 17 years old, and
No.
then
Oh, okay.
Reds are, and then Padgy, the one I had to put down um, a little bit over a year and a half ago. She was the first female we ever bred. She was 13 when she died, and then Abby's her daughter, and so we bred Abby and Red, and then Abby and Gracie. I mean, then not Abby and Gracie, then Red and Gracie.
That don't work. That don't make puppies.
you know, uh, yeah. And then Gary and Tammy got Nikki first, and then a year later he got Rosemary and AJ.
Hmm. Yeah, this litter I think was born in December.
No, that was a litter before. This one I think was January. This last one, I think. Where's Taco?
He's asleep behind me.
Oh, okay.
I just heard him snoring right now.
Where's Tripod?
Wheels.
Is he? Yeah, Wheels.
Tripod.
Is he froze? He just.
No,
I asked him a question. He's just sitting there.
tripod is Randy and them dogs.
Yeah, Wheels.
He's over here crashed out. He's putting on some weight. I'm starting to get a little worried about. I mean, I think he's getting like couple looks like tumor knots under his skin.
Well, a lot of dogs get those though, as long as they're
Yeah.
not. The thing is as long as they don't seem to be bothering them, and
No.
and if you think it's most of the time they're non what cancer, they're benign or whatever. They're just fatty tissue growths, and as long as it doesn't get in the way or bothering them, my vet says leave them alone. But if it seems to be irritating them or bothering them, or if there's like, I guess any kind of like open kind of wounds or whatever on it or something like that, then you
Yeah.
may want to
No.
have it.
I can even touch him. It don't seem like they bother me at all. And he don't freak out when I go to try and touch him. But he's putting on some weight. He needs to be outside a little bit more.
Summertime.
Yeah, Lance, maybe you need to be outside a little more too. Take him for a walk, get some exercise.
Ain't no doubt in my mind. I don't know about all that walking stuff, but ain't no doubt in my mind we need to be outside a little more. I gotta leave him on a runner though. That's the only problem. I've got like uh, I guess it's 15-foot retractable.
Yeah.
He has taken off before.
I was trying to get you some exercise, Lance.
Uh,
Get you off them pills.
yeah, he had, when he first got here, Latoya Williams. When he first got here, he took off, but that's because a cat ran across the front of him.
Oh, really?
Boom. He was gone. So now, I mean, he's got dog tags on him. My contact information should have happened again, but yeah, no, don't put him out there of a possum or of like a buzzard or something, or just a bird. Period. He cannot stand a bird.
Neither can Gracie, man. She tries to go after the chickens and turkeys. I have to tell her constantly, be sweet, and she'll be walking slow, looking at them, wanting to go after them. And if you turn your head and look away, she knows you're not looking or something, she will go after them.
Yeah. Hey, Latoya, is this Latoya out of Pennsylvania?
I don't know.
Must know because I miss you, Des.
You see where she took a bite out of my turkey, right, Gracie? Jamie was pulling feathers out of her mouth.
Yeah, and the turkey's all messed up.
She didn't get the turkey, but she
that's
got
the feathers.
the feathers, man.
Yeah, I saw that little video. That turkey was looking rough, man.
Yeah, he's not a fan of birds and possums and all that. When they get going back, yeah, it's been a while, Latoya. Hope all's well. Because my wife puts out those damn cat food bowls, and this is a garage, so she'll put one in front of that door and put one in front of this door.
Yep.
He just runs back and forth late night because the possums or raccoons are out there and they're eating out that food.
Hoorah, Skip. Where you been, man? Skipper, numismaniacs here, Lance.
He's been
Skipper.
keeping cool up in Canada.
Man, he'd been disappeared.
Oh, that's right. Laura and Skipper both.
Yeah.
How are those wildfires going?
Wildfires up in Canada?
Yeah, they're saying something about the if you smell or see any type of a smoke or haze, it's from the Canada wildfires.
Oh, didn't know, man. I haven't watched news in forever, dude.
Been icy. Big fires. Yeah, I haven't seen any pictures of it, but I did smell smoke, but I just assumed it was something local. But Sounds right in the heart of the wildfires in Conklin, Alberta. Been sent away once. He's back fighting this time. And my old stomping grounds is getting started. Yeah, it's in our news, in our weather news around here.
I guess because you're closer than I am.
Yeah, I know it would be closer. Well, it's north of us, but not that far.
I don't get it down here. No, you don't.
Toe here. I think Simon or not Simon. I think Dez and NBL are playing a game. So you fat finger the most.
So keep that in private. I don't want to know anything about that. Because somewhere we were on standby.
All right.
Uh,
The smell and the smoke. Yeah, well, the moose is even closer yet.
right. Correct. Yeah, you're so cold.
Now we get that Saharan dust down here.
How hot did you get today?
How we what?
How hot did you get today?
Oh shoot! I don't know. It was 90. I
I'm
didn't
good
even
at
look.
It was like 95 today.
Yeah, it was like in the 90s.
My app said it was 95 with but it felt like it was 104.
Are you referring to your middle finger, NBL?
No, it's the one in his pants. Thank you. Much appreciated.
Last can of wildfire delayed my plane from landing LaGuardia due to visibility being obscured by smoke.
No, it was 87 today. The heat index was over 90, and then tomorrow's supposed to be 89. Thursday 91, Friday 93, Saturday 93, Sunday
Look at
95.
Skip. They're
Today
pretty.
was the first day that we've been out of the 90s, and I couldn't tell you. I mean, out of the 70s into the 80s, and I couldn't tell you how long.
It must be nice.
Hey, I'm like, what the world is going on?
My house was 80
It's
degrees when I figured out that my AC got turned off.
it's 64 here right now, but it was 85 today.
Not even see the houses across from my building. Wow. At 53. Jeez.
Wow.
Whatever, Skipper.
I do not smoke. Sorry.
No, Rack, I don't. I gave up smoking 3 or 4 years ago.
I smoke ribs, brisket, pork butts, chickens. That's about it. 60.
Chino, California.
Yeah.
Who's that? NBO?
Yeah.
Yep. Hey, I've been to Chino, California. I had a girlfriend that used to live in Chino. I'm pretty sure. So, hey, NBL, I've been in your neck of the woods, bruh. Back in 92, 93. Because I was stationed down in Tustin, Santa Ana, Costa Mesa, that area, Newport Beach. And I had a girlfriend who lived up there in Chino, and I go up there on the weekends.
And
I go up there on the weekends, spend the weekends up there.
Jamie in 3, 2.
Frying pan to the face.
uh,
Thank you for your service.
Kitty.
She tossed him out.
thanks for your support. Thank you. Appreciate it. No, she did not toss me out.
That's why he's in the dog kennel.
Whatever.
Why does that name sound so damn familiar to me?
Who?
Latoya Williams.
She used to come in here a lot. She hasn't been on YouTube. She had the surgery.
Okay, maybe that's what
What
it
she
was.
said. Well, not she. Not she used to come in here a lot. She used to be on YouTube a lot.
On y'all side. But they've been fighting 1812.
You are old enough for it, Skipper.
Taco. Taco.
Taco, wake up.
I saw him. I heard him like shake.
What you eating, Lance?
Pecans.
Pecans?
Yep.
Not pecans.
I love peanuts, but wife says about the best ones for you. That and these are the best, but they're in a smaller bag.
Yep, pumpkin seeds are awesome.
The pecans I got in a big old bag.
Skipper said, well,
That's
my
the
first
drinking
year.
Uh,
No, you don't, Latoya.
What is this, deja vu? What?
Well, before she said devil dog.
Mixed up?
yeah.
Or doggy treats. Doggy treats.
I was tearing up pistachios left and right before I went for my blood work. Then I found out they're the worst peanut you could eat before having blood work.
Whoops.
They're terrible for your cholesterol.
Yeah.
What is?
Pistachio.
Oh, really? They're bad for cholesterol?
Yep.
Really? Hold
A
on.
lot of your peanuts are.
I don't
but
believe that. I got to Google
some
you.
better than others.
I got to Google fake news you.
Gary was in the chat earlier. In fact, he was on the panel. The devil dog.
Pecans, Lance. Yipes. Rotating clouds heading my way. They had a water spout. Hey, when y'all
No, right here. I Googled it. See, I called you on your fake news, Lance. I said, are pistachios bad for your cholesterol? No. Pistachios are generally considered beneficial for cholesterol levels. Studies suggest that pistachios can help lower total cholesterol, LDL bad cholesterol, and non-HDL cholesterol. In fact, some studies have shown that adding pistachios to a healthy diet can help reduce the levels of oxidized LDL. Boom.
she got that from what's it? That Dr. Allen?
Dr. Quack? I don't know. I don't know who
Good
Dr. Allen.
question.
Who's Dr. Allen?
Budget
Some
fund.
cholesterol doctor on YouTube or something.
Go look at my last video. That Weber grill.
Cooking with the. I did watch that video, Simon.
So actually considers.
I'm not asking
Well,
you.
that's what she
Oh.
said. I'm just going by what she's telling me. I missed out on a 3-pound bag of pistachios this week because of that.
Cooking with
Well, I
Munchie
got-
Mafia said pistachios are actually a superfood.
That's what it was. It was trying to keep you from biting more.
Yeah, that's why I ended up with these
Because they're
pumpkin seeds.
expensive. Because pistachios are expensive.
Yeah, that could be it.
Because see, like avocados are like a superfood for diabetics. Kale, avocados, nuts. That's why cashews.
I think I paid 70 cents per avocado today.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Usually I pay a buck an avocado.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
Well, this is the most I ever paid for an avocado, though. So
You serious?
Yeah.
You must have cheap avocados down in Mexico.
oh, and it says on the tag product of Mexico, so they check up the price.
Sweet
Oh, the
heat,
tariff. The tariff. Oh.
the seasoning, sweet heat.
What?
Next one down. Oh, I love pistachios. Oddly enough, I missed the red ones. I missed my fingertips turning red.
Red pistachios?
Yeah.
I've never seen those.
I haven't
You
either.
haven't?
No. Are you sure
that
you were eating
right?
pistachios?
They're usually like greenish.
Greenish.
The shells were dyed red.
Why?
So when you crack, I don't know. When you crack the shells, your fingers would turn red.
Moose says red shells. Why would you want your fingers to turn red?
Well, you had no choice back then. Yeah, you had no choice.
Why? I mean, well, you did have a choice to not buy them.
Yeah, I didn't have to buy them.
I think we can kill Eddie. Uh-oh.
Do you remember those Moose? Yeah,
It's
I
probably
grew up on the red ones.
it's probably a regional thing for y'all then. They weren't red ever.
I don't remember red pistachios.
Really? They're a little saltier too. They were saltier than today's white shell ones.
No thanks, Skipper.
I just get them up there when it's snowing.
Google that, Gary. Why were pistachio shells red?
Or Eddie, because he's here.
I said,
Oh, you
Eddie.
mean okay. I thought you said Gary.
You did say Gary.
Oh, did I?
Okay, hang on.
Google was listening. Okay. Pistachios were once dyed red, primarily to mask blemishes and stains on the shells of imported pistachios, particularly those from the Middle East. This practice was common before the 1970s.
Because I was born.
When American pistachio production increased, the need for dyeing diminished.
The practice of dyeing
Shut
pistachios red became common after the 1970s.
Why are you talking?
Huh.
So see, that's why we don't remember them, Lance. That was before the 1970s.
You ain't fooling nobody.
I'm serious.
He's
I
younger than
swear
me.
to God.
He's younger than me.
What's that?
He's younger than me.
I was born in
Gary
70.
Eddie is?
I was born in 72, bro.
Is that
And
right?
it said before the 1970s.
I was born in 1970.
That's
you
right.
old farts.
Right, Skipper. 70s where some of the best music came from. Sleeper barbecue, Latoya.
Put it in chat line.
Oh my god.
You hated the 70s? For you,
Who?
Civi says she hated the 70s.
Who said that?
Civi, Munch Mafia, cancel.
Oh my gosh.
I don't think I'm not. It's not going to be clickable.
That's fine. You just need to have your name on it so you can actually click
I
on it.
hated disco. You didn't like disco balls? Okay, Latoya, I'll check that out. You didn't like the disco balls, CB?
Oh, all you gotta do is hashtag yes, and I'll drop your link. So,
Oh, that's true. I had the page, the tab open already.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Hashtag yes.
Yeah. You're going to back it up now.
YES, Lance.
Hashtag yes.
Hashtag. Oh, I hate disco. Yeah, I wasn't much of a disco. I know you watched Soul Train, though.
That's so he can mute you, Gary.
No, that's why you don't have one.
All the stuff y'all missed out on American Bandstand.
Oh my gosh, I'm crying, dude.
Soul Train.
I didn't like Soul Train.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan of it either. I used to watch because I couldn't dance.
Oh.
Television was great. The music was really good in the 70s too, I feel.
Looking cover. Yep, I saw that in a reel.
Gary's like, sorry, I can't drop links. I am not a mod, though I've been a member for 17 months.
So, check that belt loop.
Martin and Rowan laughing, yep. White boys can't. Yeah, I can't. I'm not going to disagree with you. I can do a mean monkey. I
Now,
can do the
Simon,
swim.
why did you do that? Because now Gary's going to time me out.
Let's not. Put something in the chat. Hurry.
In the bump. Say I get a Star Spangled Banner cover. What do I cook on first?
There we go.
Are they still out there available?
Yes.
Are they?
And the only reason I recommend that is because it's cheaper than a regular Weber.
I don't remember. I knew it was a limit number. I didn't know how limited it was.
So I saw that on the website last week. There it was still available. So
Oh, the red, white, and blue, or
right,
whatever.
Yeah.
for $149.99, and then a regular Weber's like $2 something.
Chicken would probably be your best. All right, I'll check that out. I'll get back to you. I had a guy in the Czech Republic because of the fish tank, the fish video.
Mm-hmm.
I guess it's that thing with the YouTube stuff, sending it to different countries or whatever they're doing now. But he showed me some pictures of like trolley boats in the Czech, but they're not cable driven or anything. They were actually with poles getting across the river, go to the other side of the road. He had posted video up of that. It was pretty cool.
Look at
Yeah, I see that.
As soon as you gave him a blue jacket, I'm like, with me not being a mod, I know what Gary's going to do.
Well, I'm sorry to say, Skipper, if you remember it being $29.95, then you're a little bit older than me. I remember $99. Earl Shop paint jobs for $99.
that. Weren't they $79?
I don't know. 99 sticks to my head for some reason.
Gary. Yeah, of course you didn't, Gary. Maybe not now, but you would have.
But it would have come to him eventually.
Yeah.
$29 when it first started. Yeah, I don't remember it being like that. Mako. No, the one I remember was Earl Shive.
Yeah.
I do remember Mako too, but
I remember Mako.
So I still
Yeah.
see a little shy building by my house, not too far from my house. I don't know if it's
Oh.
still not.
Tim's saying $99 was Mako, not Earl
Yeah,
Shive.
99 was Mako. I don't know about Earl Shide.
My first apartment, King Furniture, it cost me $50 a month. I was doing sheetrock work, and we were doing government. We were building government subsidized apartments, and I was the second name to go on the landlord's list to get one of those apartments. I left home when I was 17. She thought I told her I was 18, but so I had an apartment when I was 17, and I think my rent, subsidized rent, was $129 a month. I want to say 179, 129, not furnished. All my stuff had Goodwill store pots and pans and plates and throw covers on top of the couch. But I had a disco ball, black light, and black light posters in my bedroom. That's a lie. I'm just trying to get Stevie and Tim fired up.
How many lava lamps did you own, Lance?
You know, I never owned a lava lamp. I never owned one. If I remember correctly, I think didn't he even take them off the shelves for a while because they would fall over and create fires.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I had the black light and the posters.
Did they have Spencer's back then, Lance?
Yep, had Spencer's.
I remember I had a Kiss glow in the dark poster and the black light.
NBL said you had a strobe light, Lance.
No strobe lights. Get headaches from that stuff.
So you've been an old fuddy-duddy ever since you was a teenager and stuff?
Ever since I was a teenager, hustling 2 jobs, worked at night, hung sheetrock in the morning and days.
What'd you do at night? On the corner?
Yeah. Black used to be quite the rage. Yeah, they were.
$20.
Lance, it ain't fun when you don't push back when you just agree with me.
It just shuts it down, though. Yeah, Spencer's was a cool place. There was something else that I was trying to think of what it was because he was saying they don't call them thrift shops, but I heard something like that, something similar to that, but it was I can't remember what it was. And
Secondhand
I'm not.
store.
Huh?
Secondhand store. Simon said secondhand store.
Secondhand store. Yeah, but
Hand
it
me
was
down.
something else. It was
Goodwill.
flashlights. They call them. What do you call a flashlight? We call them flashlights, and you call them. I can't remember. First furniture is a second hand. Better stuff than you can really get. Torch. That's it. Torch.
Torch.
Yep. They call flashlights torch.
Who does?
Yeah.
Canadians,
Oh,
people in the
Canadians.
UK. Yeah.
Oh,
People
okay.
in the UK, Australia. They call them torch.
Yeah.
Watch, it's like beanies. The British. It's like beanies. We call them beanies, and they call them. Here we go again.
We'll call Cottonwood Ranch.
Everyone but us. Come on, Skipper, help me out. It's not a beanie. It's a toque. Togue?
It's a
Is
toque.
it toque?
Toque.
Toque? Togue?
Toque.
Something like that. Yep, there he is. Togue.
You mother fart. What? You mother fart?
Toque. Toque. Well, the real toque, please come forward.
They're spelling it all different kinds of
I got
ways.
TOQUE, I got TOUK, and
But
TUKE.
you pronounce it like this. It's probably spelled
Yeah,
like this, but pronounced like this.
right. Lance was thinking.
You see
Hey,
the bubbles?
the smoke, guys, is coming from Lance's ears, not from Canada.
Oh, I just look at that. Yours. Oh, let me switch cameras.
Okay, what is a jumper?
It's what you start your cars with battery cables.
Someone that commits suicide. I don't know. I never heard that one. Cables?
Where?
We went from Sir Lance to Sir Smoke a lot.
Where?
Paratrooper. That's an easy one too. But that's not what it look. What's a jumper?
It's like a onesie or overalls or something like
Oh, there
that.
you
That's
go.
what it
Yep.
is.
Yep.
I
I've
knew
heard
the
that.
answer. I was just trying to be funny.
No, I have heard that before. My wife, when we had our children were young, a jumper, a
A
sweater.
sweater.
Oh,
Hmm.
Taco.
I thought a jumper was like a onesie or a overalls or something.
Yeah.
Hey, Taco. Taco, what's up, buddy? Good boy, Taco. You get a good nap?
Yeah, you're gonna go snoring.
Hoodie or a sweater. What about pants? You don't call them pants either, do you?
Pantaloons.
Trousers?
In the Marine Corps, we call them trousers. In the Marine Corps,
There's a jumper.
we call our button-up shirts blouses.
Infantry without wings and legs.
Taco upside down.
Yeah.
What you trying to look at, Taco?
All right, Rack. I hope to go by the flower or the garden center tomorrow, so I'm shooting for it. See if I can find something up there.
Later, Taco.
Jumper, shorts, and overalls. Pants or trousers. Okay.
Taco legs. What? Look at this junker.
Biscuits and gravy.
That'll give me some of that.
I tell you what, man, at my age, if I had expendable cash, that's what this area needs so bad is a homemade breakfast place. You cannot get breakfast around here. Biscuit and gravy sounds so good. We wear kilts here too.
All right, one. There we go. There we go. Kilts.
Maryland, St. Mary's County, Maryland. We have nothing like that. There used to be a family that did it years ago, but the building was sold, the property, and it never came back.
I don't
Now I
know.
can buy country sausages made just about any damn where I go, but you can't. But they're not allowed to cook them and serve them or anything like that.
Huh?
The farmers, the last place we had was at No Amish Buffets. Oh, well, in Pennsylvania, there's one I want to go up and check out in September. It was Morgantown, PA. It's an Amish buffet, and it's supposed to be the largest buffet on the East Coast. I want to say it was,
Really?
but there used to be Helen's was a cafe. That was at the farmers market, but they knocked the farmers market down last summer.
Don't you have McDonald's, Lance?
Oh, I'm not eating that stuff.
Katie, uh, I live in Texas. We don't have biscuits and gravy on the menu. I don't think. I can check.
We
Yeah,
do. We do here in Houston area.
yeah,
Really?
Brian's.
Uh-huh.
I know Brian. I know y'all got him up there or down there rather. He's south of me. Brian is.
Tim says their McDonald's don't have biscuits and gravy either. Ours does. McDonald's was my first legal job ever when I was 15 years old, and I was a cook, and I know we had biscuits and gravy.
I miss my mom making when I lived at home. She would make her own shit on a shingle, cream chip beef on biscuits. But she made her own sauce, everything, biscuits. I remembered it so well.
Right here. Yes, McDonald's does serve biscuits and gravy. Specifically, they offer sausage gravy and biscuits, which includes 2 scratch made biscuits and 8 ounces of gravy. Here's what you should know regional availability. Biscuits and gravy is primarily available at McDonald's southern locations. Not all locations, not every McDonald's serves biscuits and gravy, as it's a regional item. Breakfast menu, it's typically part of the breakfast menu, not the all day breakfast offerings.
Makes wicked biscuit and gravy. Skipper, I get what you're coming from. I've heard that so many times because the military life, but you know, I was like that with Brussels sprouts. I had Brussels sprouts because it was the affordable vegetable, and it was my mom and I. It was like 5 nights a week. You had Brussels sprouts. I swore I would never touch another Brussels sprout. Even the smell of them cooking would make me sick.
I just ate
But
Brussels sprouts tonight.
is that right? I cooked.
Yeah.
I made up some on the griddle almost a year ago, and seasoned them up. Done so because my mom would just boil them, but put them on the griddle, and that was different. That was different. Actually, Bobby, she pops around every once in a while. She does. She suggested next time I do it, put them on a griddle to use a balsamic vinegar on them, and that sounded good.
No, she put like, I think she puts like some kind of oil on. She puts it on a pan, some kind of oil on it, seasoning and stuff, and then puts it in the oven and roasts it or whatever. I don't know if she puts it on the broiler or what, but then it's like crispy. And then she took it out and put cheese on it and let cheese melt over it. That's what I
Yeah,
ate tonight.
I may have to try that again. Think we need to cut it short here, Simon, don't you think?
Yeah,
You
so
falling over sleeping?
I was looking at my phone.
Uh,
I was looking for biscuits and gravy at McDonald's,
Do
but
y'all have them?
I couldn't find it on the app.
try deep frying them and cut in half. I haven't tried deep frying them. To put them on a griddle. The
I
one
might
thing
have.
that I doubted myself because like I said, I boycotted them for decades. But the one thing, and I guess maybe it's something I did wrong or it's just the way it is, when you are griddling them, they're peeling leaves the whole time. So to try and keep a Brussels sprout cut in half intact was very impossible. Rotation became extremely disorganized. So no early wins. You steam the Brussels sprouts first before you grill them. Okay. I figured there had to be a trick to it. I just decided I was going to give them another chance. They're, they're good. I haven't made them again since, but I'd eat them again. That balsamic vinegar was what really sort of, because I love vinegar. That sounded really good. I did when I did make. I did put. I'm pretty sure I put bacon in there.
What's flying here?
Yeah. All right, Simon.
We call it a night.
Yeah, man.
All right. See y'all when Friday with Des,
Friday with Des, Saturday with Eddie,
Belt Loop,
TikTok Eddie.
and Eddie. Saturdays, and then Sundays with Lansing,
Es Sleeper.
Mr. Sleeper Barbecue. All right, y'all have a good night. See y'all
Vinegar cabbage.
this weekend. Deals. Bye.
Good night, all.
I guess.